cut across to some breaking news coming in as the Narcotics Control Bureau has carried out raids at the residence of Karishma Prakash, who is the manager of Padukone. They have recovered drugs from her residence. Cutting across to Shravan Sen, who's joining us on the phone line. Shravan, what more can you tell us in terms of the drugs that were seized, the quantities in which the drugs were found at Karishma Prakash's residence, and the NCB probing the role of Karishma Prakash?
Well, in fact, a confirmation now coming in, Suresha, from the Narcotics Control Bureau of a house search that was carried out earlier in the day by the NCB unit in Mumbai. The searches were carried out at DEEPIKA'S Padukone manager Karishma Prakash's residence. They're given to understand that a certain amount of drug was also seized from her residence. As far as an official press release is concerned, that is yet to come in from the Narcotics Control Bureau, giving us details of the amount of drugs that were basically searched. At this point in time, initial confirmation that has basically come in from the NCB is that of about 1.8 grams of hashish that was basically recovered from Karishma Prakash's residence. As far as her role is concerned in the case that is now being probed by the Narcotics Control Bureau, remember Karishma Prakash was earlier summoned by the Narcotics Control Bureau. In fact, she was also asked to appear before the NCB today, is what we are being told. But however, there's no confirmation from the NCB at this stage whether at all she has appeared before the NCB or not. Just a confirmation coming in from the NCB with regards to the searches that have been carried out. Earlier, to remember, Karishma Prakash was basically under the scanner of the NCB primarily because of certain chats that emerged between DEEPIKA Padukone and with Karishma Prakash, and this was with regards to a certain amount of drugs that were being transported. That was the WhatsApp conversations, or rather other social media conversations that actually took place, and was basically being probed by the Narcotics Control Bureau. And not just that, even the actor too was summoned by the Narcotics Control Bureau. We certainly have to wait for an official release to come in from the NCB as far as whether at all more drugs were basically seized or not.
And it goes without saying, Shravan, that the NCB is probing the wider nexus. So obviously this is not just restricted to Karishma Prakash, but also the linkages she may have as far as the entire drug nexus is concerned. For the moment, Shravan, many thanks for getting us these details.